Hey, welcome guys. I think this website looks cool, but there's about 3 problems that I'm gonna try to fix up in this video. Firstly, this top section here, we can't even see what that is saying because it's blending into the background. This logo is quite small. I'm pairing that as one thing. So that's one thing that's, it's hard to read, basically. Let's fix that. And then these images are actually not loading. So if I go into incognito, which is a different IP, I believe, and then go to this website, then these images don't load. Sorry, they're clearly having a party outside and there's some dogs involved. Hopefully it's not too distracting for you. So when I try to load this from somewhere else, these images don't load, and I assume they're not loading because they're too big. So we actually need to shrink them. So that's the second problem, they're not loading. And then thirdly, at the bottom over here, it's still saying super blank, which is the plugin that I used to create this website. Instead of the name of the brand, which is Matthew X Lance, and over here there's no logo, it just says logo, which is an issue, obviously. So yeah, let's fix up those things. If you're interested in that, then please stick around. Let me not hold you any longer. Let me go to in fact let's do the heading first, the header. Yeah, I do need to go back, and then I'll go to customize over here, and then I'm just gonna change that to white. That'll hopefully be the fastest way to resolve this issue. Just gonna make this white. Text should be white. The button should be white. It's the button text. And then the background color, when you hover it, it should be orange. That color orange. Now normally you're supposed to, I would say, go and copy that. In fact, let me do that. You don't know what I'm saying, you don't get it, give it a sec, you're gonna get it. I'm going to copy this color really quick. There's probably a faster way I could have done it, but I'm doing this, and I'm coming and I'm copying the color, and then I'm closing that, and then I'm coming back and click there, and then I'm gonna paste it like that. Hopefully that's worked perfectly. Yeah, not too bad. And while I'm at it, I'm just gonna change what it says, and I'm gonna say schedule a call. Here we go. Pretty sweet if you ask me. I'm gonna make that borderline white as well. Nice. And then this logo, I want to make it just a smidge bigger. I don't want it to take up the whole, like all of the attention. Maybe 125 is good. Let's go to the bottom while we're here, and let's just swap this out. Let's change this first. Copyright. I wonder if I can just do this current here. Does that work? Yes. Matthew X Lance. Yeah, not too bad. I'm actually gonna make copyright in small letters. Nah, it looks more professional if it's big letters, right? I think so. Now I'm going to change out this logo. I'm not even sure if I have I'm gonna click add media. If I have a black version of that Matthew X logo, because it needs to be black, right? Let me just check that out really quick. Let's make one. I'm opening up Canva on my side. I'll show you the screen in a sec. Give it a minute. Stay with me. I'm opening Canva right now, and all I'm doing is trying to find the thing that I need, which is this thing. So these are the logos that I have. I copied the white one, and I'm gonna take this black one by clicking share, download, current one, and transparent image, and then I'm gonna download it. That's gonna finish downloading. I'm gonna pop that back that side, and then I'm going to come over here and just take that and throw it in. I'll click on it and then insert to post, and now that should show up there. But I do want this to be around about the size of the other one, so I'm gonna make it 125, like that. Cool. Sheesh, it looks pretty small. But yeah, man, I don't want it to soak up all the attention. It's not about Matthew X Lance, it's about the client, right? It's about you guys. Okay, so let's see how this looks now. So we solved this first one by making that a bit bigger. We solved the second one by updating what it says here at the bottom. It doesn't actually look great with the small letters, but I'll leave it for now. And finally, we're going to update the quality of these images. So I'm just going into my files for a second, just to see what's up here. Okay. So now the way that I'm gonna make these images smaller is by going to bulk resize photos, and then I'm gonna drop my images there. So if you look over here, you can see that I've got, okay, these are the 3 images in particular that I'm wanting to shrink down. They are, how big are they? Let's go to properties. 1.7 megabytes each. That's pretty massive. I'm gonna throw them there, and I'm going to scale down the dimensions. I'm gonna leave it going down to 50 because they don't need to be that big. And the quality, I'm gonna say 85. That's usually what I go with, 85. They really don't need to be in JPEG. They can be in WebP. So maybe I should do that. In fact, maybe I should put them in WebP. Okay, then I'll click start. And that went to from 5 megabytes to 90 kilobytes. So that's absolutely perfect. And then what I'm gonna do is just extract it. So all I need to do is right click and click extract, and then this thing pops up, and then I just click extract, and then yeah, I have my images. So I'll go back this way and click edit, and then just swap out those images and see if that starts to fix the loading issue, which I assume that it will. Okay, so now we want to go back in here and just drop all of these things. And then I want this one, which is now 26 kilobytes versus 2 megabytes. Let's drop in that, and it looks exactly the same to me. And I'll just drop this guy in. That was the right one. Yeah. And then the last, let's do this one. Select. Now I'm gonna publish, and I'm just gonna test that quickly. Let's go to Matthew X. So let's test it. Okay. Awesome, it actually loaded the whole thing. Hectic. So those things were really slowing it down then. I wonder how big this image is. Because I can definitely pull that down. And this quality I can pull down. But anyway, I mean, that does it, right? That fixes the 3 issues that we had at the beginning. let me not hold you any longer. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, then comment and come back tomorrow because I might have something for you. And that's it. I'll see you. Bye.